Take a break with teachersub.com. Quality video lessons ready when you need them.
Hello, Writing Wizards, and welcome back to Master Cursive with Colors, where each stroke is a sprinkle of fun. I'm Miss Jackie, and so happy to create cursive magic with you today. This lesson will continue with the lowercase cursive letters of I, J, and T. In the past lessons, you had big rainbow writing movements, and then you moved on to medium-sized letter practice. And today, that will change to smaller-sized movements. And before we begin, we need to make sure all the supplies are ready. You will need one big dark marker. I'll be using purple, but you can use any dark marker that you'd like. You also need workbook page 15 from your Master Cursive with Colors workbook. Now, if you need to gather these supplies, pause the video and go get them. I'll wait here until you get back. Hands up if you're ready to rock this learning, and let's get to it. I have my supplies ready for today's lesson. I have page 15 and a dark marker. Today I'll be using a dark chunky green marker. You can use whatever dark color that you'd like. I'd like to start with a we do. And the first thing we're going to do is look at the directions and make sure that we put our name at the very top. So I'm going to write my name. You know what it is. And I'd like you to write your name. And then we're going to read the directions and figure out what this paper wants us to do. So we're going to copy the samples of letter I, J, and T, and then IJT, going from one to the other, which is a challenge. And remember, these are finish later letters. We make the body of the letter, and then we finish after the full body is made, or word, and then we dot or we cross. And so on this line, I see that we can write I 6 times, and J 6 times, and T 6 times. And down here, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times that I can write these letters. So I'm going to write between 5 and 6. So please put that in the direction. And now we have our name on our paper, and our mind is focused to know that this is the goal for today. Let's stay on our we do. Let's tilt our paper to the right if we are righty, or the left if we are lefty. And let's go right to letter I. This is our third lesson with letter I. So we should know where it starts, where it stops, and how to finish it later. So let's do the first one together and listen while we form it. Are we ready? Pen on the baseline and ramp up, ramp down, and pull away from the baseline. Pick up and then dot our I. Let's go to the first start dot and ramp up and ramp down and pull away toward the end, then pick up and dot the I. Finish it later. Well done. Remember, I only stands as tall as the base from the baseline to the midline. Let's do one more together. Let's ramp up and then ramp down and pull away toward the end of the baseline. Pick up and make a dot. Now I would like you to finish the row. I will work while you work. How did you do? I think I did very well. Now, it's important to know that when you ramp up, you follow that road back down a little bit before you pull away. You don't want to pull away too early. If you pull away too early, your eye might look like that. And we don't want that. So we want to ramp up and follow that down before we pull away. And your eye will look more proper. Now go through your line, you know the drill, and pick the best I that you have accomplished. I'm going to pick this one for myself. All right, we are now ready to work together with J. So let's move down to the J row. I'm going to tilt my paper, and this time when I ramp up, I won't pull away. I'm actually going to go straight down and turn left like a G and make its connecting tail. So let's put our marker on the start spot, and we're going to ramp up and go down below the baseline, turn left for a looping tail, and then come through for our connector. Then pick up the marker and don't forget to dot the J. Well done. All right, let's do one together. And we're going to ramp up to the midline, go below the baseline, turn left, and come through for its connector. Notice how it looks like it isn't finished because it needs its dot on top. So J's are finished later letters. The dot should go somewhere between the midline and the top line. That was a little high, but I don't worry about it. I know I'm learning. And there's a saying that says fall 7 times, stand up 8, which means if you get knocked down or you do something that isn't what you wanted, get up again and keep doing it. Don't ever give up. So let's put our marker at the next dot and let's ramp up to the midline, straight down, then curve for a tail and come through for the connector. Pick up and dot your J. I think you're ready to finish the row. Please finish while I finish. How did you do? I'm very pleased with my J's. I have some that are better than others, I can see that. And so if I had to pick my very best one, I think I'm going to pick my last one. It's a little thin, but I like it. All right, mark yours, please. And now I think we are ready to move down to row T. If we are moving too fast, pause the video and catch yourself up. Now we're going down here to the finish later letter T. T will be a very tall letter, so I'm going to have to push my pointer and my thumb to get up there. All right, here we go. Place our marker on the start spot, and we're going to ramp up all the way to the top of the line and follow down just like an I, and then pull away toward the end near the baseline and pick up and cross our T. All right, we are ready to do it without copying the sample. And we're going to ramp up to the top and follow that line back and pull away toward the baseline, toward the bottom. Pick up and then cross the T. The T could be crossed at the midline, a little above the midline. Just make sure you don't cross it at the top line because that's where capital T gets crossed. All right, we're going to do one more together and we're going to ramp up. We're going to follow that down and pull away from the baseline and make the connector, pick up, and cross the T. Now I would like you to work while I work. How did you do? I think these are terrific T's. I hope yours are. And remember, you don't want to pull away too early or you'll get something that looks more like a mountain than an I or a T. So make sure you follow that line back down a little bit. All right, we are now ready for the last row. I would like us to do it together. You and me makes a we. Here I have I, then J, then T. This will be a challenge just by going from one to the other. So let's put our marker on the I. Let's ramp up, ramp down, pull away, pick up, and dot. Move on to the J and ramp up, go straight down, turn left for the tail, and come through with the connector. Pick up, dot your J. And then we go to T and we start on the baseline and ramp up to the top line. Follow that down and pull away toward the baseline, pick up, and cross. And now we are going to write I, and then following the pattern, I'm going to write J. I'm going to dot that. And then the next one is a T. Nice and tall, and then cross it. And then we have two extra dots. We could keep the pattern going by I, J, T, I, J, T, I, J, or you can use these to work on a particular letter that's trickier. I think I'm going to do a J. And making that T tall is a little tricky. You can put whatever letters you like on those extra ones. How did you do? If I look at this very bottom row and I pick out the one I'm most proud of, I think this J is just perfect. Well done. High five, handwriting heroes. You gave it your all and it really shows. Today we practice smaller letter formations in just the right size. Keep practicing by copying more pages from today's lesson and working on your own until each letter feels just right. Remember, every time you practice, you grow your abilities and confidence. And did you know that every time you try, your brain gets a little brighter? So keep writing, keep smiling, and we'll see you next time for more cursive fun. See you soon.